Now, this is another big congratulations to CEO of Airpeace, the chairman of Airpeace, Allen Onyema, as Airpeace launches its Abuja London Heathrow route. This is a congratulations to this man. This man is one businessman that think Nigeria in whatever he's doing. You get the point? Now, Airpeace now can fly direct from Abuja to Heathrow Airport, London. Just watch the video as they launch this particular route. Just watch it, guys.
A busy airport and a beautiful ensemble of cabin crew and passengers as Airpeace Boeing 777-200ER makes its inaugural flight from Abuja to London. The Vice President, Kashim Shettima, represented by the Deputy Chief of Staff to the President, the Minister of Aviation, Festus Keyamo, the DG of the NCAA, and other airline operators inspect the Boeing aircraft, which is built to convey at least 300 passengers from Abuja.
Of course, for lower fares, going to Heathrow with Airpeace, that's like you said, his advent into Gatwick brought down fares, and we expect to see the same effect that competition will bring on the Abuja London flight. So,
the significance of getting the Heathrow slots can never ever be overemphasized. Heathrow is the connecting capital of the whole of Europe. Mr. President gave us a mandate, and the mandate was that we had to support the growth, development, and sustenance of our local entrepreneurs within the aviation sector. This is the biggest player we have in the Nigerian aviation sector. I will not stand here and allow anybody to destroy this business.
This is not just Airpeace. This is not just for Airpeace, it's for Nigeria. It's also for humanity. I want to thank specially Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
For Nigeria's leading airline Airpeace, this is beyond capitalism, but as much patriotism as it is a dream come true.
you are one of the most patriotic Nigerians in the business sector today, and I congratulate you for this fantastic achievement of breaking the Heathrow deadlock.
Through this achievement, Airpeace has restored Nigerians' full presence in one of the world's busiest air corridors, affirming that when given the right policy environment, Nigerian enterprises can compete.
Before now, you were paying over $12,000 to go to the UK. But today, because of the support of Mr. President, who has made it possible for an indigenous firm to grow, you are now going to be paying for business class about $3,000 only.
Mao was just to sign, but the Oracle made it happen. His doggedness, his vision, his passion for Nigeria. Tell me why we will not support our local operators like this who are determined. He could have taken this investment somewhere else. He could have. But this is for the benefit of Nigeria and Nigeria.
In Airpeace, the CEO says President Tinubu's renewed hope mandate of job creation is being actualized.
Let any airline who says he has not benefited from the regime of Festus Keyamo and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, let the person stand up. Let the person show up tomorrow. Never. Today, what we are celebrating is absolute patriotism, absolute love for one's country. It's not as if one is making billions out of it. No. All we need to do in Airpeace is to calculate the cost of operations and take care of cost of operations and make Nigerians enjoy. So Airpeace is no longer Allen Onyema and his family. Airpeace is Nigeria. The entire country owns Airpeace. If you fight Allen Onyema thinking that you bring down Allen Onyema, you're not bringing me down. But what motivates us in Airpeace when we see the thousands of faces of people we've brought out of doldrum to feed themselves and their families, that is our motivation.
Here we are today to celebrate another landmark achievement for Airpeace. The king of the air, I call them, my dear brother, great friend and ally, It's making Nigeria proud. It's making the industry proud. You can only appreciate this deeply if you understand what it has taken to do this.
It's going to be good competition on this route, and we use this medium to urge all other private operators, the likes of United Nigeria, Ibom Air, ARIC, to come together and see if they can also break into this milestone that
And the catchphrase here is Airpeace, the only way to fly.
Quite a nice experience from checking to my sitting. You can see how relaxed I am.
As Nigerians patronize the local operator to London, it says its mission is to break foreign monopolies and leave more money in the pockets of Nigerians while offering efficiency. With this audacious move by Airpeace, Airpeace is saying that more local airlines can actually get to compete favorably. And guess what? Airpeace is also saying that it doesn't have to be $11,000 anymore. With $3,000 from Abuja, you can find your way to Heathrow within just about 6 hours. From Terminal D, the venue of today's inaugural flight for Airpeace, Mary Chinda, Arise News.
Once more, I'm saying congratulations to Chief Allen Onyema and Airpeace for this particular milestone they have achieved again. From Abuja now, you can also fly to London. You know, the first one was from Lagos to London. Now this one is from Abuja to London. Congratulations to him. Now the question I want to ask here, and the reason why I put this Nigerian Air here is that is it not shameful to our leaders that a country like Nigeria that call themselves giant of Africa, that up till now that Nigeria don't have their own personal air that is flying very effective? Is it not shameful to them? I mean, sometimes they need to sit down and think about this. Do you know that if you are flying from outside Nigeria, going back to your country, which is Nigeria, and it happens that we have our own Air Nigeria, do you know that it will be cheaper when you book your own country air? I remember when I was traveling back for my first vacation, when I told my boss to book my flights, one of the questions he asked me was, don't you people have Nigerian Air? I said no. Guy, the man just shook his head. I was ashamed of myself, bro. Guy, it sounds somehow that these our leaders are not thinking to have our own Nigerian Air. Yes, individual is doing it. Doesn't stop a whole country like Nigeria to have our own air. Again, the last time they told us about this particular way they see here, I think during Buhari, they just use and do politics. They play politics with everything that will make Nigeria to become great. Well, congratulations to Allen. I remember how much I peace and love.